So a lot of you guys might have known by now that I have a lot of English. That I've had a lot of different opinions about a whole bunch of things that have been either good or bad. Stuff that could range from good, like Lunatics Unleashed, or bad, like that was one of my darkest days. But I kind of got to thinking after that episode, what kind of merges good with bad? And that's how we got what we got today. Ladies and gentlemen, nomads, and everyone else that comes across my channel, I just don't get these three characters from Skins. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am a giant fan of Skins. The original series that kind of brought me in was, well, I'll get into that. And also the reason I'm saying series is because I'm going with how the UK likes to do, go into different seasons being different series. Mostly because of my background being Asian, but that's the story. So, I'm going to talk to you guys bit by bit of the three people I found annoying throughout each and every series. And I'm going to try to avoid spoilers to then try to make sure it's just that series alone. So let me start off with number 3.
Where the fuck have you been?
Dad, I just nipped to the shops.
For 3 hours?
I got lost.
In a series where a whole lot of dumbasses come into the fray, with Tony being sort of a sociopathic, nihilistic asshole, and a whole bunch of other people, this is one of the people that kind of annoyed me the most when I was watching all of Series 1. I mean, this little Tulsa sort of be nothing but a fucking insufferable little wanker that I just wanted to wring his fucking little neck out until he was just like... I mean, he was giving me so much cheek throughout the whole fucking thing. Oh, Christ, now I'm fucking talking in a goddamn accent. Okay. Why does Sid come across to me as annoying? Well, one, throughout the whole introduction episodes from 1 to 4, we just see him as an annoyingly blind sheepdog to all of Tony's escapades, buying 3 ounces of weed for his so-called best friend to get laid after he was called unshaggable, and so many other deplorable little things. I mean, Little Nobby was nothing more than just annoying to hear about. Along with that, we just saw that he had what Doug Funny had for Patty Mayonnaise, which is a giant obsession with someone that he shouldn't really be with. That person I'm going to get to later on because they're a little bit higher on the list. Now then, Sid, although is portrayed to be a very smart character, and I love the actor who plays him. He has a wonderful singing voice, he's done a lot of great work, he is a really good person, who I'm not going to say I've met in real life because y'all don't want to hear about my personal life. But the character did nothing redeemable about his obsession towards Tony throughout a lot of the episodes. However, the only reason he's number 3 is because unlike numbers 2 and 1, he actually learns something and has it concrete throughout the following series where he's in. He actually develops and grows. He has character arcs that make him more of a complex person rather than just a walnut person that has the same kind of plot line repeating over and over for himself because he's a fucking twat. And honestly, the reason that I'm trying to put him in number 3 is because after he kind of bounces back from this...
Kiss me again.
No, Sid, I won't.
I'm not gonna be made out of stone. I mean, yeah, he was an idiot, but at least in the end, he finally learned his lesson and stopped being an idiot, you know? However, we then have to move on to number 2, which is less than enjoyable to watch.
Piss off. Oh, what's your problem? You giving us cheek? No. She so is.
I swear, if most people knew how much of a bitch this girl was, they would not even make a fan club to this girl, because honestly, I was so annoyed with her antics, I could not stomach it. Mostly because it's mostly someone who likes to just be shaggable as her main role. Michelle Richardson, played by a lovely actress who's done many good work since the show, has been in this series sort of the prima donna-esque, bitchy-ass, very, very useless-esque bitch that I know throughout all of the first series. And I say useless because every moment that she's on screen is to either be someone to be sexual token to Tony, be someone else's comic foil of being the hot friend, be someone's foil for being the bitch, or to be the foil for something that should have been very good character development, but then goes into a sliding bit of every single trope that we all know and love from breakup series. If you want to see them done right, go see the breakup between Eric Foreman and Donna Pinciotti from that 70s show. That one did a breakup very well. But with this whole thing of Michelle's character, unlike the other characters throughout all the other series of Skins, she is quite frankly insufferable, intolerable, and might I add, the most annoyingly self-absorbed, self-entitled bitch I've ever seen in television. And that even goes for Eric Cartman and Chris Brown. She is like in between those two, like a disgusting sandwich of self-absorbedness, which is not something to be proud of in my own eyes. However, what makes her just number 2 and not number 1? Well, first, number 1 is just an ungrateful asshole who made the worst things come to life throughout his own speech things. 2, unlike a lot of female characters that I have problems with throughout the fictional medium, which we'll get into in a different list, Michelle actually comes off as someone that is viable enough to at least have some good moments, along with kind of bringing out the best in certain characters like Jal and Chris, and sometimes Sid when they're not trying to do the will they won't they sexual tension that kind of comes off as creepy and unnecessary.
What kind of shit is that?
And 3, her mom's own story when she's introduced from Michelle's own story makes her well. However, she's still at number 2 due to moments like this.
Gotcha, bitch!
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna do that to someone after they're trying to help you get over an asshole like Tony, you deserve to be on someone's most annoying and most unlikable characters list. But enough about yo, dumbass, because I'm tired of talking about you. Let's move on to number 1. Number fucking 1. Number 1 is, for my own opinion, Anwar Karal. Again, nothing against the actors/actress from this series. From all the different series, they're all fantastic actors, and the fact that they can make me feel this emotion is the testament to their own acting ability, where I think they should get an Oscar or any kind of award that they were going for, because along with being good actors, they're also good singers. But to Anwar, the character, the main bitch boy, the main fuck boy, what can I really say about him? Well, to me, he's a bitch. He's a spineless little bitch. All he does is yap about, and we ain't got nothing. Seriously, all he does is talk about getting laid, having sex, getting with chicks, talking about boobs, talking about vaginas, having a wank. You know, what most ignorant blokes do. Except when he's not doing that, he's trying to get high off spliff, then go for some people to find some more puss. When he can't even get his cock erect. Still though, why is he the most annoying to me from just being a typical bloke that you find in any part of London or anywhere in the UK? Where for me, he kind of came off as a self-entitled little prick who could do nothing more with his tiny ass cock would do blowy blow and just try and get off ahead. And then as soon as he gets his own episode, and I'm trying to be all supportive because since he's Muslim, and all I like to think of himself is a student of all things spiritual, as a spiritualist myself, I'm trying to just give him the benefit of the doubt because I know what it's like and all that stuff. But as soon as they go into Russia, love you. I do not miss you at all. I never want to go back, but I miss you, sort of, not really. As soon as they're in Russia, yeah, he's trying to get some puss. Yeah, he's trying to get his cock inside a little hole. That is not my problem. My problem with it is what it is with all religion, with the whole closed-minded beliefs with everything. Mostly with the whole being gay is a sin thing for the better part of what people like to believe in the Quran, the Bible, and the Torah. I'm gonna make this my only statement on that. What part of the Bible, or whatever you read, made your own belief say to your face that he did not allow anyone of any sexual preference to go to heaven? If you can point that out to me, where he literally said to someone, I have no person from the LGBT community inside of my domain, as they have died, I will literally take down this video and make an apology to every single religion that makes that statement. I am holding that as a regard. But until that time, I want you all to really think about that. Because I have personally a lot of gay friends, a lot of gay relatives, and many different people that have came in my life to enlighten me on certain things. I have nothing against anyone from the LGBT community because I love everyone. But the fact of the matter is, it's annoying to have a character make that their whole entire plotline for the rest of the series when we have enough drama going on to make it insulting and insufferable to a religion that is pretty much vilified throughout the entire world since this series came out. Some got in my throat. But regardless, it is just completely pointless because when we're introduced to him, he is best friends with Maxie, one of the chillest characters I've ever seen in fiction. Literally, watch any scene with Maxie. He's really chill. He's really cool. He really knows how to make the scenes come alive when he's in them. But for all of Anwar's stuff since the episode that he and Maxie had their own little thing focused on them, he was just insufferable until the finale with a half-assed moral coming out. Because they don't understand. It's better to just let that go.
You magnificent bastard, I read your book!
Which we could have actually had that happen episodes ago. But no, we had to have it with someone that we had to introduce as an asshole who didn't give a shit, but then we had to have subtle hints of him actually giving a shit, to then go to Anwar to finally get his head out of his ass, and then finally be a fucking grown-ass adult. Because apparently he can't do that on his own. He has to have someone else point it out for him since he's so fucking stupid. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see from someone that is not only brown, but is also from a different religion. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, yeah. Fuck you, you asswipe. And yeah, I could go into more details of him just being a complete horn dog and whatnot, but let me ask you this, guys. What guy hasn't been a giant horn dog when they were around 16 to 17? What guy wasn't just looking for sex in a relationship? Hell, you can make that argument with most guys that aren't in a relationship or married today. Most single guys are so thirsty for something, they won't even stop. That is not my argument. The only argument I have is the way they're presenting it with Anwar. With everyone else, it's kind of like a controlled thing, like with Chris and his obsession with Viagra and his wanting need to fuck his psychology teacher. Yeah, that is deplorable, yeah, but after Monica Lewinsky had happened in America and certain other things that aren't well recorded in Russia happen, I'm desensitized. I don't really give a shit about student-teacher relationships, since it's also something of a fetish in Japan. Don't believe me? Read the manga to Cardcaptor Sakura. That is the main focus, this thing's.
Wait, what?
But the thing of it is, when I'm trying to watch a show with someone else that is not only brown like me, not only someone that is trying to be the minority thing besides Zhao, who is, quite frankly, so boring I don't really care about her at all, but to only make him such a joke, such an annoying premise, such a deplorably stupid individual with all of these people that are presented as brilliant, this is insulting. This is, quite frankly, disturbingly stupid to every degree. I mean, yeah, I love the people that made this series. I love the people that acted in the show. I love all the music that came out of it. I love everything about Skins. I am a true fan. But with Anwar, that is one of my own examples of what not to do for a minority character or for a character of a certain religion. You just make them so pompously stupid that you need a Deus Ex Machina to save them from being overly stupid. Because then, what good is it for you guys if you can't see someone that's ignorant just because of a certain religion, skin color, or whatnot, even if that's not their intention? If you don't really see it that way, that's fine. But for me, that's what I found annoying. And that's why I find Anwar my most annoying character to watch in the first series of Skins. And we're going to get back to every other series for this I don't get it as time goes on. But for right now, I have some other stuff to film, so peace and take care, nomads, and I'll see you next time.
Am I ringing any bells yet? Am I ringing any bells yet? Am I ringing any bells yet? Am I ringing any bells? Yeah, I don't drive a Lamborghini, don't got no time on TV, but it's just for the moment. I guarantee you all